Good afternoon, and thank you for coming. Bermuda's leadership in the development of its fintech industry has attracted the attention of its world. Though the government has put significant energy into developing a fintech industry in Bermuda, which has already yielded 8 active offices with 31 new jobs, technology is not limited to fintech. Technology, and not just fintech, will be important for Bermuda's growth and development. And our vision is to have the island recognized globally as a stable and well-regulated location for all technologists and technology companies that focus on innovation, who are building solutions that will power the economy of the future. To further build on our vision, last year we decided to host an international technology conference to show the world that Bermuda is a first-class, blue-chip, friendly jurisdiction. The aim was to host technology thought leaders, innovators, developers, and creators in Bermuda for a week of insightful deliberations about the future opportunities presented by emerging and disruptive technologies. We also wanted to show them the Bermuda ecosystem and why Bermuda should be the domicile of choice for technology companies and for startups. The response to our outreach has been excellent, and I'm delighted that we will be hosting the inaugural Bermuda Tech Week 2019, which kicks off next Monday and runs from October 14th to October 18th at the Hamilton Princess and Beach Club. If you haven't registered yet, I suggest you do so quickly. Hosted by the Bermuda Business Development Agency in partnership with FinTech Bermuda, this initiative provides 5 days of industry-driven events focused on emerging technologies. Tech Week begins on Monday, October 14th, with the annual Bermuda Technology and Innovation Awards presentation and reception, publicly recognizing the outstanding achievements being made in information technology here in Bermuda. On Tuesday, October 15th, the focus will be on finance with the Liquidity Summit, an event focused on leading and emerging trends across the world of finance, presented by Hub Culture. This will be the second year that Hub Culture will be hosting the Liquidity Summit in Bermuda, and we're pleased to have them a part of Tech Week's lineup. Middle and high school students from across Bermuda also stand to benefit, as they will participate in the Bermuda Tech Education Summit, also taking place on Tuesday, October 15th, hosted by the FinTech Business Unit. The Education Summit will bring together leading academics, technology companies, and local students as they explore fields of study that will significantly improve Bermuda's competitiveness by helping students prepare for the digital future. This will also be a time to expose our students to the free technology training that the government has made available to all Bermuda residents. Finally, on Tuesday, KPMG Bermuda will be hosting Defend and Detect, a technology and technique event focused on how technology and business ideas can come together to solve complex challenges in managing regulatory risk and compliance. The evening will see a networking reception that brings together attendees from the Bermuda Tourism Summit and the Bermuda Tech Summit, hosted by the Bermuda Tourism Authority and the Bermuda Business Development Agency. On Wednesday, October 16th, the Bermuda Business Development Agency will host the Bermuda Tech Summit under the theme, Focus on the Future. This all-day summit is free to attend and will explore the transformational impact of technology on investment and business models in a wide range of industry sectors relevant to Bermuda, from hospitality and financial services to telecommunications and insurance. Attendees will gain an in-depth understanding of how Bermuda's business environment is facilitating innovation. On Thursday and Friday, October 17th and 18th, coming to Bermuda for the first time will be Tech Beach Retreat, FinTech Innovation Island, an innovative space to explore opportunities for collaboration presented by Tech Beach in partnership with the Bermuda Business Development Agency and the Bermuda Tourism Authority. Tech Beach has previously been held in Miami, Jamaica, Trinidad, and now will be coming to Bermuda. We're excited to have paired with this company from the Caribbean as we explore how technology can assist in development not only locally, but also in the region. To register for events and to see what's happening across the week, I encourage you to visit www.bermudatechweek.bm. This is an excellent opportunity for all technology enthusiasts to network with like-minded persons. We hope that local residents will also register for the event so that Bermudians can learn, grow, develop, and make our contribution to the forthcoming Fourth Industrial Revolution, which is being driven by technology. I sincerely hope that Bermudians will take advantage of the opportunity and attend the events at Bermuda Tech Week 2019. Thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions which you may have.
Good afternoon, Premier and gentlemen. Are you able to tell us what sort of revenue generation those 8 offices that you mentioned are producing at this time?
I cannot tell you how many revenue they're generating. I do know that they have 31 jobs which have been created to date. There's more on the way.
When are the people of Bermuda going to feel the benefits of fintech companies setting up here?
What I would say is that although the focus is on fintech companies, for your question, I want to make sure we focus entirely on Tech Week. But I can say that of the 31 employees, the places that offices have been rented, houses that have been bought, and apartments that have been rented, I'm sure that the effect is being felt already. The fact is that we are a year into this industry, and there has already been significant progress that has been made. So I'm not going to judge the results after a year. I'm going to judge the results after a few years. But there are 31 jobs that are in this economy right now that would not have existed if the government did not do any work in this area. So I think that is certainly a positive benefit.
So maybe you could give us a preview. Are there any sort of these emerging technologies, are there any in particular that we're looking to attract here that look like a good fit with Bermuda?
Well, I think there's a large number of things in which we've done on the technology front. One of the things that has been spearheaded by the Business Development Agency, and of course I'm joined by Andy Burrows and Kevin Richards from the Bermuda Business Development Agency, has been the Marine Subaqueous Cable Corridor, and that's been something that has been pushed through the BDA. You would have seen recently that we tabled a consultative draft bill in the House of Assembly, and we're looking to attract companies that are focusing on data to Bermuda. And there's going to be persons from Google that will actually be here as part of the events next week, and they've been here previously. So there's a wide range of companies of which we're looking to attract to Bermuda to take advantage of what we think is a unique ecosystem of innovation. And what is interesting is that a lot of companies are actually attracted to Bermuda because of insurance. Because they are these are innovative technology companies which may have things like self-driving cars and others that they're figuring out how to insure. They come to Bermuda for insurance, and then they realize that our ecosystem is that much bigger than just insurance, that we offer an ideal jurisdiction to domicile. So that's the growth and development of which we've seen, and we felt that it would make sense to build on that by hosting a technology conference to continue to invite thought leaders here to Bermuda, because technology is the future. People have heard me talk a lot about fintech, but there is a broader scale of technology. So whether or not we're talking about how technology is going to transform the hospitality industry, which is something that Mr. Burrows can certainly speak about more. There's a hospitality component to the tech summit, which we're talking about. Clearly there's the issues with insurance, clearly there's the issue with financial services, but there's telecommunications, there's infrastructure, there's transportation, there's lots of different impacts that technology and the development of technology will have on Bermuda. And it's important if we want to be a forward-looking jurisdiction and having companies that are going to set up here in the future to provide jobs and investment, that we are ready for what a technology future will provide.
So some people in the insurance industry are a bit nervous about technology because they think of consolidations and then it will eliminate jobs through things like AI and stuff like that. Can you address that point of contention?
I certainly can. I can also say that people were nervous about the invention of electricity and industrial and industry in the Industrial Revolution. The fact is that we cannot stop the pace of technological change. And the only way that Bermuda is going to be successful in navigating that is if we embrace it and if we have companies that are here that are focused on providing those solutions to the world. That is the only way that we will be successful. Clearly, technology will result in automation, and that is something of which we have to contend with. But the only way that Bermuda is going to continue to be successful and have jobs that are going to remain in the country is if we can have those new jobs that are focused on the support of AI, those jobs that are focused on how do you do compliance better, how do you handle the exceptions, and those are the jobs of the future. So you would have heard me at this podium before speak about the fact of when we've been to various forums, such as the World Economic Forum, speaking about how to prepare yourself for jobs of the future and the economy of the future. This is a part of it. We need a workforce that is able to make sure that they are ready for the jobs of the future, and that's what it's about. So it's about preparing the workforce, but also ensuring that industry recognizes the changes and are getting themselves ready for the changes, from hospitality to transportation, all the way around.
Are you able to say how many people are flying in for these?
We currently have 200 persons registered, a third of those from overseas, so the number is about 60 to 70 people from overseas.
No more questions?
All right, no questions for all these fine gentlemen that are surrounding me? Nothing about the BDA?
Actually, I did have one bit of a random one. There was a gentleman named Tom Elube who was down from the UK. He's very involved in technical education. They were talking about meeting the cabinet. I just wanted to check if he was able to meet with yourselves or any of your ministers.
I am uncertain. I don't believe that he actually had a meeting with myself. I'm uncertain if one was requested. I do believe that I had possibly seen some of the comments that were in one of your newspaper's editions last week. And I'm happy to know that people are congratulating the government on the work of which it's doing to foster technology education, as technology is the future. And I would just like to say, you would have heard previously that were announcements from the government talking about a coding boot camp that is taking place. And there are 10 Bermudians who have started a coding boot camp today at Bermuda College that in 3 months they'll be able to start building software and developing applications. So the government is focused on making sure that we can have a technology future. As I said, there's lots of discussion about fintech. Fintech is important, but there's a broader scale of technology solutions that Bermuda can also embrace, and this is what the Tech Week is about. That's what the Tech Summit's about, to make sure that we are ready for the entire breadth of those solutions, and I look forward to hosting as many Bermudians as possible at those particular events.